Alrighty guys, welcome back to the best investing money management channel on YouTube. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the top 5 stocks under $5. Now, anytime you guys are looking at stocks under $5, these stocks are going to be high risk, high reward in most cases. There's going to be some companies that are a little more well established and probably just sold off a little bit, but most are going to be higher risk, higher reward for sure. But it's always smart, be diversified, and the biggest thing, understand what you're investing in. Don't invest just because I tell you to or because someone else tells you to. Understand, the company and everything you're investing in, and you guys will be just fine. All right, moving on to stock number 1, we have WTER. This is the alkaline water company. So alkaline water has been growing over the past year quite a lot. You can see this company here has lows here at 93 cents and highs here at $2.35. So from buying at the lows, selling at the highs, we're looking at a return of about 141%. Not to mention the year-to-date return on this thing is a whopping 64%. So if you compare this to the S&P 500, this is outperforming the S&P 500 by about 4 times. So this company is growing at a very, very fast rate, but the biggest thing is you have to understand is this thing is speculative. There is volatility with it. You can see it goes up and down at some pretty rapid rates. Resistance here is definitely going to be the highs. And right at about this 169 mark, you can see it just has a hard time breaking above it. I think we'll get a little tap at the support and push its way back up. Company's not going anywhere anytime soon. Stable company, and honestly, just a solid stock for only at $1.63 for sure. Definitely sold off from the high, so you're not buying at a super high price point. This is definitely one to look at for this next coming up month. All right, stock number 2 is Safe Blunkers, I believe is how you say it. You can see this is going to be a shipping company. You can see the absolute growth we've seen from this. Lows here at 82 cents, highs here at over $5.44. It's sold off from the highs down to about $4.42, but the year-to-date return is a whopping 234% with a nice, beautiful upward trend. I think we'll probably have a little more sell-off back down to about that 420 mark, and we'll get that turnaround here. So good strategy for all of these, and this one in general is going to be that dollar cost averaging. Get that good average share price before you guys go crazy with it, and then understand that solid support is going to be near that $4.20 to $4 mark. Moving on to stock number 3. This is probably one of my favorite ones. This is Planet 13. Planet 13 is a cannabis company based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Company's growing at a very, very fast rate. Lately, the company has been down a little bit, but honestly, use that as some opportunity. This is going to be a higher risk, higher reward for sure. This company definitely over the past year has sold off. Major resistance at $7.24. Support here at $5. It's selling off. I think we'll get some buying pressure step in at about $3.50 is when we'll see that there. You can see it just has this tendency to start selling off. It's a little bit undervalued. I think it's just a matter of time before this one turns around. The company is planning on expansion, which is fantastic. That means more revenue, more growth in general. So this is definitely one to keep an eye on. This is a cannabis company out of Las Vegas. Stock number 4 is MMMB. So this is going to be a food packaging company that sells frozen food, vegan, all of that stuff. You can see the absolute powerhouse we've seen. Definitely more of the volatile one on the chart here. You can see these up and down and up and down and up and down. But if you understand the chart, it's really not too confusing. We'll draw it out. So major resistance here at really $2.90 all the way up to about $3.12. So this is going to be the major resistance right in here where the stock just has that tendency of selling off. Major support is going to be right here at $2.24. So you can see every time that we hit that price point, we have this tendency to get buying pressure step in. So I think we'll probably have a move back up to about $2.88, which would give a nice solid return of about 11%. Which would be pretty good, especially if you just set your stops at the 200 moving average line. So you're virtually risking about 5% to make 11. That's about a 2-to-1 risk and reward, which is pretty solid, especially for a company under $5. Definitely want to keep an eye on for sure. And then the last and final one is another shipping company. Lately, over the past year in general, these things have been just exploding up. Lows here at $1.30, highs here at $6.37. So the beautiful thing about this is this has this astonishing return of 163%. Beautiful upward trend. You can see this major sell-off over 7% today that always brings opportunity to buy in on some pretty solid price points. Not to mention, guys, we'll probably get a little more sell-off, most likely down to this 453 mark, right at this old resistance. And I think that's going to be the best time to get in on this. Hopefully that'll be, in November there, so we can all get in on those shares before the New Year's. And I think that this is just solid company, but all of these definitely more of a higher risk, higher reward, just because the price and the company in general. These are going to be smaller cap companies rather than the large blue chip stocks that we normally talk about, but definitely still fantastic companies to look at. Highly recommend them. So guys, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay safe. Take care.